Hello, Agora. My name is Mrs. DiStefano, and I'm so excited to be with you today to read one of my favorite silly stories for Thanksgiving. It is called A Plump and Perky Turkey. I hope you find it just as silly as I do. It is a story of a silly but very smart turkey who outsmarts an entire town. Are you ready? Let's get started. A Plump and Perky Turkey by Teresa Bateman and illustrated by Jeff Shelley. The people in Squaw Valley were downhearted and depressed. Thanksgiving Day was approaching, but without its special guest. They couldn't find a turkey for the feast they'd planned to eat. It looked like they'd be making do with bowls of shredded wheat. A plump and perky turkey, that's what we need, they all agreed. But finding turkeys nowadays is very hard indeed because the birds have gotten smarter and it seems they're quite aware that it's best to disappear when autumn chills are in the air. A plump and perky turkey's stomachs rumbled at the thought, but how can we trick a turkey to jump into our Thanksgiving pot? Then Ebenezer Beezer had a thought pop in his head. If we can't find a turkey, let's have one find us instead. We can hold an arts and crafts fair, he declared with a wink and grin. A fair with one grand turkey prize that all of us can win. And since our goal is turkey, that's the theme we'll take to heart. We'll fill our fair with folks and fun and tons of turkey art. We'll make turkeys out of spuds, out of clay, and out of rope. We'll make turkeys out of oatmeal. We'll make turkeys out of soap. We'll hang a bunch of posters in the forest way down low to invite some turkey candidates to model for our show. Why, even turkeys understand, as everybody knows, that you can't make turkey art without a turkey there to pose. The people in Squaw Valley held a poster jamboree and plastered their creations onto every single tree. Now it happened in Squaw Valley lived a turkey known as Pete. He was cocky, he was clever, and he really liked to eat. And while he strutted through the forest, plump and perky through the pines, he was startled and intrigued by all those interesting signs. With a proud and jaunty gobble, he gave out a hearty cry. Well, a plump and perky turkey, I surely qualify. Pete applied for the position and he strutted plump and proud. He could hardly wait to model for that large and eager crowd. You're hired, shouted Beezer. And the folks had all agreed that Pete the perky turkey was the answer to their need. It was the week before Thanksgiving when Pete posed to do his part and the artsy, craftsy townsfolk started making turkey art. They made turkey out of spuds, out of clay, and out of rope. They made turkeys out of oatmeal, out of paper, and out of soap. Thanksgiving Day, the artwork done, they asked the model down to judge their homemade turkeys and to pick the best in town. Now, when the judging's over, Beezer whispered with a smile, we'll tuck that turkey model into our oven for a while. Pete judged each piece of artwork as the hungry crowd all cheered. Then he stopped to take a closer look, and then he disappeared. There were turkeys made of spuds. There were turkeys made of rope. There were turkeys made of paper. There were turkeys made of soap. The room was full of turkeys in a wall-to-wall collage. For a clever bird like Pete, it was perfect camouflage. He's over here, old Beezer said. No, he's here, said Jacob Green. They searched amongst the turkeys, but their bird had fled the scene. A note in turkey scrawl they found half hidden in the lawn. Goodbye, I took my modeling fee. The oatmeal bird was gone. The people in Squaw Valley were left feeling rather blue because the only turkeys left in town appeared too hard to chew. Oh, well, said Beezer brightly as they gathered round to eat. Right now, I'm very thankful that we still have shredded wheat. That day, folks learned a lesson that stuck firm with them forever. A plump and perky turkey can be pretty doggone clever. The end. I hope you enjoyed A Plump and Perky Turkey. Thank you so much for reading with me. If you want, you can design your own turkey at home. I would love to see it. You can put it in the comments down here so we can all celebrate your silly perky turkey with you. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Agora.